Well, welcome everybody, Smithy here, and welcome to another episode of JurassiCraft Jurassic World Jurassic Park. And for those aficionados of you, you will know where we are. We are at the famous flying for Jurassic Park, the movie. So today's episode, we are going to start building our Jurassic Park. We've done loads and loads of Jurassic World, and I did the Raptor pen, if you remember, last month. Probably a bit longer, about 10 weeks ago. I did the full Raptor pen, which I was very pleased with. So now we're actually going to start Jurassic Park, and this is a new island. I've showcased it before. It's from Everything Jurassic Park, and he has done this island and built it from scratch, and you can go and see his tutorial there. To bear with the frames per second, because we're just on full 32 chunks, but here you go. Here's the fly in. So you remember that scene from Jurassic Park when the helicopter flies in up the valley? I must think this is the best Jurassic Park map I have seen, and he updated it quite recently and put all these trees in so you fly in as we are doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and start where the story starts, which is the helipad. So the helipad is not exactly here, because then they fly in across the island and such. So we're going to go and take you straight to the helipad and start today's build. So here's Jurassic Park at the night with the moon rising over the beautiful forest, and we're over by, there's a road down there which we'll come to later. The moon is rising over the lake. The scenery is fantastic, and here is the famous helicopter landing pad. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you and put you in daylight, but I just wanted to show you nighttime across the island. So I lost this part of the recording here, but this was what it looked like before I altered it. At the top there, it needed some changes to make the water, because it was a bit too low, and I needed to reshape the water area. So what I did is spent a little time landscaping up at the top there by the trees, and then literally I tried to fill in the water. So we shall come back after I've done a bit of landscaping. There we go. Right, so I've done quite a few alterations here to the landscape at the back to make it more realistic. I've taken some of the water out, and hopefully I've got the water coming down there and the water coming down the right hand side, and hopefully now when I put the water down, which I've never done this before, so it's first time up, from the pool there's a stream and river at the top. So I've sort of manufactured that. So we're going to put the water down. I'm going to start it here really and see what happens. Let's see what happens. What we do is watch it run, and it doesn't go to there. Haha! So that's what happens. So then you get it to go down. You've got to watch it what happens. This will be interesting. Right, this is what I'm worried about now, because it should be quite narrow at the top. There's a cliff bit here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, that's looking pretty good. Now what I want it to do is spread out when we get down to here. So what I might have to do now is, once it goes, is put in some blocks, put in some extra water here, so it comes down over the base rocks at the bottom. So now it carries on. What I want it to do is sort of make it come out here. So let's just do that, make it artistic. That's what I wanted. So we'll see what happens. Water comes out. I think I might just do, the only trouble is comes down there. What I don't want is just do this. So I'll make it run and then take the blocks away. If I just run it from there we go. Yes, that's alright. Just didn't want it to run. No, I didn't want that. Stop. let's come in like that. I do want one little bit here, I think. There we go. That's fine. So it's a bit artistic. And there's one bit that needs to come this side as well. So where it didn't fall there, I will make it fall like that. Didn't do exactly what I wanted. See? Yes. Really like that. So now what I'm trying to do is I need it to meet up with that line over there. So I really need it to sort of cascade down here now when I think about it. That's it. Exactly. Yeah, I didn't really want... What I need to do is stop it doing that. So let's just try that. I need to have a gap now in the middle. So I need to put a gap here. There's sort of a gap. Well, that's sort of... Oh, yeah, that's alright. What I don't want is anything coming down here. So let's just do that. No, no, that wasn't supposed to happen. Let's just block that off. I might have to do a bit of... There we go. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Mind you, if it meets up there, I suppose it's not exactly right. So I might just get rid of this. Oh, that's why though. Let's just get rid of this water source completely and start again. So what I'm supposed to have is a gap around about here. So, oh, there's no waterfall. Let's get rid of that a minute. Put the water source there. Don't know if I'll be able to do this because the water doesn't work as such. Just put water there. No, I didn't want that. So I didn't want that. It is very clever. You can actually do it. Look. So what I wanted to do is just have a bit of water again, sort of water here, but didn't want it to. Where's that run? Oh no, I think it's going to go there. Let's just block that off. Yeah, I think I'll leave it like that actually. Let's just... Oh well. No, I don't want that. So let's just block that off and just do the water source from there instead. And block this off here. That wasn't supposed to happen. Right, I'm going to have a play around with this and come back. So there you have it. I've redesigned the waterfall, but because of the way Minecraft water works, it's very difficult to get the rock outcrop down here, although I could actually build the rocks out. But we've got the stream coming down off the top, and I've got the waterfall. Let's head down to here where the helipad's going to go. See what it looks like from down here. Yes, there we go. So I've sort of tidied it up basically and put the waterfall on this side, although it's sort of... Look at that. No, I'm not going to mess around with that. I'm going to keep that the same. Maybe I can actually just... If I had some rock... I might be able to just, it's a bit thick here, that is the problem. Round about here, isn't it? I wonder if I can. Oh, is it one? Oh, it's one. Let's see if I can be clever. No, I don't want that. That's not what I wanted. Just messed it up on it. That's the only trouble. Minecraft water. Because I want the rocks to come out. I'm going to leave that for now. I want a bit of rocks. Maybe I just have to leave it. Right, okie doke. Let's move on and do a bit more, but that's the waterfall done as it is and reshaped. Think about how to do the rocks down there. Right, as I didn't quite like my first attempt, I've had another go. I've had to take all the water off. I've had to reshape the bottom, although I need to take a bit more out down here because it's a bit steeper. And I'm going to let the water loose. I've had to take a lot of rock out because it was too wide. That's the only thing for me. It was way too wide and it was just misshapen as such. So it's just taking some of this out, make it a bit steeper like there, because that's the way to do it. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to put the water down. Oh, that's no good. And try and let it run down a bit more. Rather than that, I need to take a bit more out of here to make it a bit steeper on the front. It's just a bit too bulbous for me. Right, let's see how that looks. That might work. So let's go and let the water out at the top. It's a heck of a job to do. Just didn't quite like it last night. So first things first, I'm going to let one lot of water out. Let's let this one out first of all and see where that goes. That's what I'm looking for. It's very narrow at the top and then spins out. And the danger is, see how it spins out. That's actually much better. I just need to make it. It went over too far to the left at the bottom. I'm quite happy with this because this will just go like that, and that's what the point was. Oh, I found something there that's stuck out. Why is that stuck out? It's just a bit of a there. So that's good. That's better than last time. He says. Hey, there we go. Just got to take some of this off. Right, so let's let the second one down. Now I need to have one that's just about here. It was here, it was just here. That's it. That should now do that and spread that way, which it doesn't, so I need to have one more, which I'm going to put here like that. So while that's doing that on that side, because I can finish off very sharp on that side, I'm going to let the second one out. Which shouldn't add to it too much. That's good. And I should let the third one out. Again, that shouldn't add to it too much. Yeah, that's way better. So yeah, it's quite top. I just need a bit more, I think. Just one more. Just need to have one more, which goes down rather than take that piece of soil out there. Right, that should now. Yes, that's it. That should just go down there. And I think I just might want to let it go, I think. So that's that. Let's just do a bit. We're very careful with this. Yeah, that's better. That's better. It's not spreading out everywhere. Just want it to go and then that's more. That's better. More like it was. So what I need to do now is get this other side over here. I think I'm just gonna, let me just put this back here because that looks quite good to put that there. Yeah, I just need to come up a bit and then that will finish like that, and then that should go down. I just need to sort of, I can put that piece of pole back in because I don't need that anymore. Just need to sort of make this come out a bit more. Got this. We like that. And at the bottom here it sort of spreads out, so I just need to, this is the pain because it's just mind you, and then we could do that. That's it, just so it comes out at the base here. I would like it to cover this like so, and I think like so, and then it should now spread out down the bottom so it really sort of hits the rocks. I think that's going to be one there. Just wanted to cover those rocks at the bottom because I think it'll look better. There is a gap to this one, so just bring it right there, but the gap is there and then it joins up. Right, that is way better. There we go, we like that one. That is definitely better. Right, now we've shown that off. Right, that is definitely better. That's more like it. The only thing is this particular bit of waterfall over here comes out of a culvert. And what I mean by that is if I just do that, it comes out of there. Oh, rain. So this is actually like a little culvert that comes out, so I'm going to have to dig this out here. It sort of comes out, so I'm going to have to do all that. So I'm just going to do that, and then once I've cleared this little culvert out, I will come back and then we'll start the landing pad area. That'll be the next bit. There we go, just dig it out. So almost I'm going to, it's not because on the real map that's all open over here and it sort of comes out of here, such, just don't want it to, that's it, like that, don't want it to get any better. So I'm playing around with this a minute and then I shall come back and I'm going to start the landing pad. Right guys, so something else that's missing over here is the bank over here, and it sort of comes out around here as well, which is another thing I've got to do. But what I'm going to do is just bring this out here. So I've had to put in, go away, I've had to put in all these blocks by manually do them just to make it come out. I wish the squid would go, and we can do that. And then what I'm going to do is something a bit crafty. Oh, go away. Right, so that sort of sticks out there a bit more, and even a bit more, because there's sort of an area here which comes out. So let's just do that. Yeah, I'm going to use gravel now because it's like to give the to make it look like there are rocks, and you'll see what I mean. A bit more grass, but that's about it. Yeah, that's what sticks out a bit with grass. I haven't put any trees on there. That's that side. Now I'm going to put some gravel in. So I need gravel. Where's the gravel? Search gravel. Get rid of that for a start. I don't need that. Oh, trees I'll need. Don't need those. Or those. Oh, we'll do afterwards. Right, so if I get the gravel, I think actually needs a bit more grass around here. Now I've done this bit, have a bit of grass, yeah, because the gravel, it's a bit more grassy at that height, so it sort of just sticks out a bit more than usual. You can see what I'm just showing you what I'm doing really, and then next thing it'll be all finished. In between, yeah, so it sticks out a bit more, so that sticks out a bit more there. So what I'm going to do now is put gravel down, which is dead easy, because watch this, all I have to do is this really, just do this, and it falls in all the way around, so we'll just have to do all this around and see how it goes and then break it off again at the end. Yeah, in fact I'll do that now like I'm going to, and then I'll put the in the edges, so you just start in and then I'll just do this, see? Wrap this round here, and it looks like the stones are dropping on the seabed, and we'll bring it up to make it look like rocks, so don't need that there though. And then this bit will stick out, I don't want any, it's just a case of going around hiding it all, so that gives it bit more. So I'm going to do a bit more work with this and watch it all go green, and then that'll look like that particular bit on that side, and we'll come back. So we're now at 1.10 JurassiCraft. Haha, put the Jeep in. My favourite thing. My favourite thing. It's just so gorgeous, don't you think? Ready to go down here. This is Isla Nublar Circular 1992. I'm just about to start the HeliPad. I'm quite happy with the waterfall. I know it sort of bulges out here, but I don't really care because I've got this narrow at the top and it falls onto the rocks. So there we go. So I finished off doing that little bit. I'm very pedantic about getting it absolutely right with the rocks. I might put a bit more rocks in afterwards here, but hey, so I've had to dig out, I'm going to have to dig out this area, but that's fine because I'm going to put some trees in. But and I'm going to sort of change the way I'm doing this, but I'm going to put the helipad in now and use a design, do a bit of building here, and then we shall come back. But I wanted to show the fact that we were in Minecraft 1.10.2 with the new JurassiCraft. I love it, it's fantastic. Well, here you go everybody, we've done the helipad and I've brought the Jeeps in. An iconic scene from Jurassic Park with the waterfall and the Jeeps awaiting the helicopter landing somewhere out there, waiting to bring Mr. Grant in. I have tried to recreate the exact scene. If you actually look at it very closely in the movie, we haven't got the fence up here. I've got to do that bit up here, so I've just come to that little bit here. We got the waterfall. Yeah, the Jeeps are here. Hopefully you like this. I've sort of had to compromise with the helipad. It's the right shape as it was then, and I put the Jeeps in the positions they were, and there's just water down this side and the water down that side, so I've tried to make it iconic as I can. So yeah, hopefully that is the start of Jurassic Park. The waterfall does have, probably need to build it up a bit more in here. Just need to build it up a bit more in here probably to make it rather, it's a bit bulbous at the moment, so if I was to sort of just make it a bit more sort of higher up really, just to bring it, the waterfall coming out. It's actually going to work, that's going to work, that is going to work. To make it sort of bulb out a bit more higher up, so I might just play with that before the next episode, just to get it a bit more authentic really. See, like that, if I was to build it up, and then it wouldn't look so bulbous, it would look more like the waterfall. And if I was able to do that. See, that'll make the water, yeah, if I was to do a bit more with that and stop it being so bulbous there, I think we'd be absolutely fine. So that is the end of this episode. We've already gone well past the 20 minutes mark. Hope you like this episode. Next episode, I can't think whether we're going to do the Tyrannosaurus paddock or a bit of a mixture between Jurassic World and Jurassic Park. I'm not decided yet. But I wanted to get the, oh of course I forgot to show you at night, the helipad also is lit up at night as well, so that's the other thing. So thank you very much everybody. Please like, please sub. We're off to Insomnia 58 now. Absolutely love it. So we're going to do that, and some more Pokemon videos coming along as well. Hope you'll keep in touch with those and play catch up, which I've got to do that. I've got to do 2 episodes. So thank you very much indeed for watching. Bye bye. Have fun everybody.